Welcome in, visitor. You seem fatigued. Is aught troubling you? I see. You are welcome to find a seat, should you feel so inclined. I fear I have little in the way of nourishment for mortals, but the Sanctum's gifts could yet provide comfort if I had not been so preoccupied as to leave you ignorant of them. A grievous error on my part. You venture into this most ancient of dwellings without fear, and I have yet to reciprocate with even a modicum of its power. Such things can easily be rectified, however. Before we proceed any further, I must caution you that all you are about to see is ephemeral. My forebears' magics are potent, and even mine are not without energy of their own. But know that our techniques are not unlike a sunset. Beautiful, yet fleeting. Whatever we draw forth exists in a very real sense, but its time in this world is almost always limited. Such impermanence is the great irony of this immortal existence. You may partake of any comestibles or drink the Sanctum produces in its shifting states, but remain ever cognizant of the truth that none of it is to last. I have missed the song of the wind as it passes through the trees. We are now both indoors and out of doors at once. The Sanctum itself has no grasp of the distinction. It is not capable of thought, merely reflecting and amplifying the actualized will of those who would command it. This environment is nearly identical to the forests I wandered through in my youth, learning how to read the patterns of plant growth, studying the order of the stars. Night has long been a companion to me, even before the rise and fall of the sun became entwined with the perpetuation of my blood. I know well the peaceful solitude of gazing heavensward on cloudless nights. The light of day was almost stifling by comparison. And no. I think that would best be saved for another time. It would be improper to foist such troubles upon you in an already wearied state. Should you find this environment not to your liking, know that you are in no way bound to it. The Sanctum cannot shift as easily as one would turn the pages of a book, but you need only say the word for a change in clime. I understand that the typical state of my ancestral home can feel less than welcoming, especially to those not accustomed to its architecture. Metal spires and finely etched windows have their beauty, yes. But I do not blame you if your first impression was one of hostility. I extend all efforts to make it seem less so, but should you ever crave more customary comfort, such an ask can be accommodated. Those without the gift of magic often regard the magical arts as lavish, something extravagant to be reserved only for great acts. Certainly, House Estelle's methods of magical transportation, or House Flint's mechanical wonders, are impressive. But so, too, are acts of care conveyed through magic in its most subtle forms. And so we have returned. This is the sanctum unaltered. Whatever you seek shall rest in its most typical home. Ah, yes. There is one circumstantial alteration I would like to propose, should it be of interest. I cannot guarantee any lasting relief from whatever fatigue ails you, but whilst you remain within the bounds of this space, I can at least withdraw its potency, if and only as long as you would desire I do so. All right. Undue fatigue shall not meet you. Physical pain shall abate. Your thoughts shall match what pace serves you. Emotional wounds are not fate. Rest well, dear visitor. Until next we meet.